B-E-W-S.
It was the beatdown at the border, or maybe the Beto down at the border in Texas yesterday. President Trump and senatorial underachiever Beto O'Rourke held competing rallies in El Paso. MAGA hats aplenty for Trump and Mexican flags flew for Beto in what many saw as a precursor for the upcoming 2020 elections. President Tiny Hands pointed out that his was bigger than Beto's. His rally, that is.
And we were all challenged by a young man who lost an election to Ted Cruz. Hey, you're supposed to win in order to run. But a young man who's got very little going for himself, except he's got a great first name. He challenged us. So we have, let's say, 35,000 people tonight, and he has 200 people, 300 people, not too good. What I would do is I would say that may be the end of his presidential bid.
Beto challenged Trump's much-touted walls with pledges of inclusion and diversity.
In one of the safest cities in the United States of America. Safe not because of walls, but in spite of walls. Secure because we treat one another with dignity and respect. That is the way that we make our communities and our country safe.
Beto for President t-shirts and buttons were on sale at the rally, along with signs such as "Make tacos, not walls." Organizers at the Beto event estimated the crowd size at around 7,000. The new class of freshman lawmakers on Capitol Hill are providing a lot of political theater and headaches for their Democratic seniors. Tweets sent Sunday night from Representative Ilhan Omar, whatever, a Democrat from Minnesota, have been labeled as anti-Semitic from lawmakers on both sides of the aisle. Omar tweeted, "It's all about the Benjamin's baby," an alleged insinuation that Jewish interests were compelling Representative McCarthy's threatening punishment of Omar and Representative Rashida Tlaib, whatever, over criticisms of Israel. Omar has since apologized for her tweet. Omar has also drawn criticism from an earlier tweet which claimed that Israel was, quote, hypnotizing, unquote, the world. Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is also drawing fire for allegedly scrubbing a blog page detailing her Green New Deal proposal, and an advisor suggested Friday it was actually authored and distributed by the GOP. The document purportedly outlined the controversial policies to, quote, eliminate emissions from cows and air travel, and, quote, economic security for all who are unable or unwilling to work, unquote. AOC tweeted on Saturday in response to the issue to a Washington Post reporter. There was also a draft version that got uploaded and taken down. There's also draft versions floating out there. Who to believe? How about none of them? Georgia lawmakers are considering a Netflix tax. Actually, more of a streaming and download tax, because it would tax digital video, books, music, and video games. The 4% tax rate will be used to subsidize internet access in rural and economically depressed parts of the state. A statewide poll conducted by the Atlanta Journal-Constitution last month found that around 65% of Georgians oppose taxing internet, TV, and phone services to raise money for rural internet. Come on, what do those rural yokels need the internet for anyway? Are the cows and pigs feeling left out because they don't have a Facebook page? In a story that should surprise absolutely no one, Chicago is the most corrupt city in the U.S. A new report from the University of Illinois notes that Chicago, along with Los Angeles, have the most public corruption convictions in America. The study was based on the number of federal corruption convictions in about the last 4 decades. And just so you don't feel left out, Florida, New York, Texas, those states had more public convictions than Illinois, but with larger populations, they rank lower based on per capita data. Oh, we have to report on this one. Katy Perry's collection, the pop star's fashion line, has removed a pair of shoes from their offerings because they have been accused of representing blackface. The black footwear in question, that have a face featuring prominent red lips, have been removed from sale at retailers, including Walmart. Last week, Gucci removed a sweater from their line after it received similar complaints from social justice ideologues. The shoe in question also comes in white. Wonder if it'll be taken down because it obviously celebrates white privilege. Here's a little piece of advice. If someone's trying to steal your stash, don't call the cops. Thames Valley Police in Buckinghamshire, England, have awarded a man who rang 999. For us Americans, that's 911 over there in England, reporting that someone was trying to, quote, steal his drugs, has won their Call of the Week contest. The caller rang 999 saying, "Hi, people are trying to steal me weed off me."
Here's what happened. I went outside to get a sandwich. I come back, my door's wide open, all my weed is gone. I'm a man who's been robbed it. All right? They took 3 choice blunt bushes and 8 ounces I harvested last weekend. All right? So go, get on the case, Jake and the Fat Man, let's go.
Police stated that they searched for the caller, but he was no longer on the scene, so no further action was taken.
NEWS